What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another sealed tournament video from Black Knight Games in Hamilton, Ontario for KeyForge, brought to you by these awesome supporters who back the channel at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. If you'd like to donate to support the channel, you can do so by clicking the link in the description of this video below. On the left we have myself, on the right we have John. I'm playing Untamed, Brobnar, and Logos. He's got Shadows, Untamed, and Sanctum. I start with a Witch of the Eye, who's able to reap and basically get a card back from the discard pile. Let's do some cycling. We have Protectrix and a Staunch Knight on the flank. He'll have +2 power. And then we got a Begone that destroys each creature, but no dis in play or in either decks. But he does gain an Amber off it, and he discards a Hollowed Blaster just to try to get through his deck more here, and he'll draw 4 cards. Not a bad turn there, dumping 4 cards out of hand. If you guys are new here, please subscribe. Hit that like button if you want to see more KeyForge videos. Feel free to share these videos around the internet on the social medias to help other people find the channel. And if there's any rules, goof ups you guys see, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Just be nice about it. Just help all of us watching this in the future learn from mistakes and all get better at the game. We got a Mimicry played there. I'm going to copy the one that the action from his discard pile that just gains me an Amber. The one that destroys all disc creatures. I cycle it with the Witch of the Eye on a Reap, doing it again. So that's how I get up to 3 Amber there. And then a Snufflegator and a Ancient Bear hitting the table. And I'm sitting at 3 Amber. He's at 1. Let's see what John's going to do here. And sounds like another Sanctum turn. So we got Protectrix. Oh, he's trying to fight with Protectrix, thinking he had Bulwark beside him, but he doesn't. But he's going to put the +2 power on Staunch Knight to remind us that he's +2 power while he's on the flank. So he's going to go a different route here. So it sounds like he's trying to get rid of my Ancient Bear. He's just deciding which creature to use to do it. He is going to use the Staunch Knight to fight, who's going to take 3 back due to his 2 armor. And Protectrix is going to fight Snufflegator and take 4 back, so he's 1 away from dying. And a Staunch Knight.
If he had 4 on him, though, he'd be dead right away.
So he's just asking the question, if he puts Staunch Knight there and he lost a 2 plus power, +1 power, what happens? And he doesn't get closer to dying, but he's going to do it on the other side. So he's got double Staunch Knight here, +2 power each on the flanks. And I'm trolling my opponent here, telling him not to play any more creatures. So he keeps that buff there, and he's just going to steal from me, he says, with his shadows. So he's going the fighting route. Keeping my board small is what he's trying to do here. And I'm back to just a Witch of the Eye on the board, which I'm surprised he didn't try to take that out. So I'm playing Logos here. Positron Bolt. I get an Amber for playing it. So 3 to a flank creature. 1 gets through on the Staunch Knight. 2 gets through on the Protectrix. And the other one gets blocked by the armor on the other Staunch Knight. So Protectrix leaves play. Staunch Knight on the far side there has 4 damage, but needs 6 to die. So Rocket Boots thrown in on the Witch of the Eye, which after a fight or a reap, she'll be able to ready up after if it's the first time using her. And a Phase Shift to let me play a Tremor out of Brobnar. And that'll stun a creature in both of his neighbors. So it'll get both Staunch Knights across the board stunned. And maybe those Rocket Boots will last on that Witch of the Eye for a turn. Now that those Sanctum creatures are stunned. We see a bait and switch in John's hand there. Oh no. So I'm at 4 amber. He's at 1. He's showing us his cards there. He's loads of shadows. And it looks like he's got a Nocturnal Maneuver in there from Untamed, the Exhaust 3 creatures, and maybe an Ancient Bear. He's going to go shadows, though. Throw out a Shadow Self, which basically takes all the abuse that hits his neighboring creatures. So I took the 2 power off the Staunch Knight there. He's back down to 4 power. And then we got a Bait and Switch, taking a couple amber from me, putting it to the other side. Ghostly Hand, just getting 2 amber. I'm not sitting on 1, so he can't steal it. But if I was sitting on 1, he'd be able to steal it. And then a Naughty the Thief coming in, who's elusive already, but Shadow Self beside him means I can't fight Naughty the Thief until Shadow Self's gone. But Shadow Self won't deal damage when he's fighting. But Naughty the Thief does have that action, steal 1 amber, which can be trouble over the course of a game if you don't deal with him. So I'm going to go Untamed again, playing a full moon. So John's talking about me having 2 full moons in my deck. He was watching my previous game, scouting me. So I throw a Bear Flute into play. The problem is I don't have any Untamed creatures in hand, so I got to use this Witch of the Eye business. Try to put together a little combo here. So she reaps. I get a Snufflegator back in hand. Then she should reap again. Thanks to Rocket Boots, she gets to ready up once. And then I'm going to grab, I think, the Ancient Bear that was killed earlier. Throw that into hand, just so I can get some full moon creatures out. And yeah, Ancient Bear. Be nice to do Mimicry a couple times, but I should have maybe did that to copy Ghostly Hand. Twice would have been sweet. But instead I want to build up a board, take advantage of full moon. Yeah, looking back at it now, maybe should have copied Ghostly Hand, but could have got me 4 amber. And then Vigor is going to get me an amber. And I'm going to heal up his Staunch Knight just so I can get another one. Just to get the max amber out of Vigor. So it sounds like he's going with another Sanctum turn here. Gets rid of the stuns off of both Staunch Knights. He's going to throw out a Bulwark on the end there, and he's going to give a +2 armor to each of his neighbors. And the Staunch Knight's going to lose his +1 power, or +2 power while he's on the flank. He doesn't have it anymore. And he's going to name a house and stun everyone from that house, gain an amber off it. Something light, Blinding Light, I think. So he stuns my whole board. Not fun. And I think he's on check now with 6 amber. And I do forge a key. So it sounds like going Untamed again here. Got a Dust Pixie in hand. Just get 2 amber. And get rid of all these stuns. To maybe set up a nice Untamed turn again. And a Niffle Ape in play. And Bear Flute can't do anything right now because I do have an Ancient Bear in play. But if he ever did leave play, I could search for him and get him back in. And we got a first KeyForge there on John's side. So he plays Shield of Justice, gets an amber, so creatures won't take damage. And then he gets the amber off the one that's when he fights with a creature, they get to capture one. So he's going to be able to start picking off my guys here. And finally, the Witch of the Eye takes it. Rocket Boost goes to the discard pile. And we got a capture, of course. So Snufflegator gets hit by the other Staunch Knight. He's dead. And the Niffle Ape is going to die from Bulwark, and he captures one. Keep trying to build up these untamed boards, and they just keep getting whittled down. And we've seen a lot of the untamed cards from my deck already, so I might just pass on untamed for a while here and try to go another route. Sounds like Brobnar's the faction this turn. Got a war chest into play, a troll. And we got Lorimir Flame Fist doing nothing right now. And then we got Sound the Horns coming in with an Amber. I'm going to discard cards off the top of my deck until I find a Brobnar creature. It's going to be a Bumpsy. Put him into play. And he's going to make my opponent lose one. We saw Murmook get discarded there, which is too bad. It would have been nice to have him in play, slow my opponent down from Fortune Keys. Of course, until my opponent just smashes him in a fight. Now I got some big Brobnar bodies. Maybe I can start hitting back now. And we got Untamed named by John here. He's going to play a Nocturnal Maneuver, gain an Amber off of it, and exhaust up to 3 creatures. She takes my Ancient Bear, the Troll, and Lorimir Flame Fist are going to take a nap. And he's got a Hunting Witch in the deck. Wow. Glad he didn't see that earlier. And he does have an Ancient Bear right now, so he's going to get an Amber right away off that Hunting Witch. Go up to 3 Amber. And he's going to play a Vigor. Just heal 1 off the Staunch Knight. He doesn't get the full extra Amber off it, but at least he gets 1 for playing it. Not bad, and heals up a creature. And over to my turn here. And we got Logos, Dextra coming into play, capturing 1. And Interdimensional Graft, I think it's called. If he forges a key on his next turn, I gain any remaining Amber, but I was just playing it to get the Amber there and get it out of my hand. And we got a Doc Bookton up there, Crazy Killing Machine. And we got the Osmo Martianologist at the top there. That's the elusive guy, 2 damage, or 2 power, no armor, fight, reap, heal 3 damage from a Mars creature or stunning Mars creature. But no Mars in either deck, so that's not going to take any effect. And I played 3 creatures. Sounds like he is, he's got that Life Web or whatever out of Untamed where he actually gets to steal some because he's gonna gain Amber. And since I played 3 or more creatures, he's gonna steal 1 or steal 2. Oh, so gross. I never get that to hit in the decks I have it in, but John got it here. And that could be game changing. So he's asking about Interdimensional Graph. And I'm thinking it doesn't matter, but he does have a Key Charge in the deck. So it is going to matter. He's going to play another Nocturnal Maneuvers, gaining an Amber from it, putting him up to that magical 7 he needs for that Key Charge. And he's going to exhaust 3 more of my creatures. Oh, man. He's just getting it all going here. I may have forged the first key, but John's quickly taking the lead in this game here. And he does forge off a key. So Interdimensional Graph will get me none, since he had none left after forging a key. So we got a key cheating card played there to get him my 2nd key. And now I'm behind, not in a good spot. Half my board's exhausted. Let's see what we can do here. And he's deciding what to do with his Ancient Bear into something which he's just going to reap with them actually and gain 2 Amber. And let's see what I can do to answer here. He's got a big board. He can easily reap with a couple guys no matter which faction he names at this point, unless I can destroy some creatures on his side of the board. Otherwise, I only have a couple turns left in this game. And I'm losing the race here. I get the Amber, but his shadows, his capture, his steal, they just slow me down and prevent me from forging those keys. So we got an anger plate here. We're going Brobnar. Get an amber off that. I'm going to ready and fight with a creature. It looks like Troll is getting readied up here. Who's he going to smash? He's going to go for Bulwark, get some of that armor out of play there. And he gets an amber back off of the captured amber from Bulwark. I think I'm trying to set up a nice war chest turn here to get some amber after creatures are destroyed when I'm fighting. And we get a Hunting Witch fought there and destroyed. Does 2 damage back. I should probably destroy another Staunch Knight here. Not the one beside Shadow Self, but the one a little further. Just to get an amber back, not leave the other one on the flank. But I do hit an Ancient Bear, which might not have been the best shot, because now Staunch Knight goes back up +2 power, and Mugwump gets put into play there. Mugwump is the rare Brobnar creature that when he fights, he heals back up if he's alive after the fight, and then gets a +1 power token. It's pretty powerful. And I got 3 amber off the war chest. And I am at check, but John's just named Shadows. And he's going to put a safe place into play, getting an amber off that. He's going to be able to put amber on that. He's going to stop me from forging a key using a Miasma. Gets an amber off that. Slowing me down here. And he's going to steal 1 with Naughty the Thief off the action. Shadow Self's going to reap, and now he's sitting at check. Just like that for the final key, and throws an Umbra into play. And I know it's probably annoying some of you guys, but John does not seem to put his cards into play exhausted like he's supposed to. But he's good at communicating what's going on, so nothing I see has gone out of whack here. But sometimes if the turns get slowed down, you might forget what you've activated with, like what you've used or not, since it's not exhausted. But don't pick up his bad habits. All right, we got Dexter coming into play, capturing 1. And a Mother, which I would have liked to see earlier in the game, but not happening. And then we got the Archivist guy that he can archive a card from Logos at the top there. So Crazy Killing Machine. We're each going to discard the top card of our decks. Then I get to destroy a creature or artifact into play of that faction. And if I don't destroy 2 cards, which at this point, every faction in both of our decks is on the board. So I will get to destroy something, and Crazy Kill Machine can stick around. Otherwise, it would have been destroyed if it does miss. So I have to destroy a Brobnar. Now, the problem is I know I only have a few turns left in the game. So I could easily destroy a Bumpsy there, something with damage on it, and not care. It's a creature. I have 100 creatures in play. But that creature could be getting me an Amber on a Reap or a fight. But in my mind, I'm thinking I don't need the war chest, but really the war chest could have gained me more amber than a Bumpsy could if I did things right. But now I'm deciding which Shadows card on his side instead. Since I flipped Shadows, I got a what's his face? The Fight and Steel guy discarded off the top of the deck over there.
Kill him, he goes there, and then it's just like, okay.
And I get rid of Shadow Self, which I don't know if that's the right choice. He has 2 of the stealing guys in play. I could have easily targeted one of them, which I probably should have. Shadow Self, he's only reaping. He does protect them, but... And I do get rid of the war chest, which I don't think was the right call. And we get a Doc booked in. Which creates me a Library of Babel. So another reap there off my other Logos creature. And Dexter probably should just reap. I think I'm debating a fight. Now that I can actually get that Naughty the Thief or Umbra, whichever one is... One of them is elusive, one of them's skirmish. Umbra's skirmish, I think. So I could fight Umbra and get rid of him. And I decided to just reap. I think I was afraid of Seeker Needle hitting Dexter when he's 1 hit away. But he can easily get me 1 hit away by fighting with one of his little 2 damage guys. Or 2 power guys. So safe place trigger there. John's named Shadows. He moved 1 amber from his faction card to safe place. He can still spend that amber to forge keys.
Okay, I gotta do this right.
And even though I'm sitting on check with 7, he's got 2 steal effects in play, so there's no way I'm forging a key next turn.
This guy.
So he's going to fight, steal 1. Skirmish doesn't take any damage on Umbra, but Dextra will be, surprise, one away. Safe place. He's going to get Dextra, get the Amber back captured, and gain one off Seeker Needle since the creature was destroyed. And Naughty the Thief's going to do his action to steal 1 Amber. So I'm down to 5. No forging. Surprise. And he's now sitting at 9 Amber he can use to forge a key, considering that 1 on safe place. And he is at check for the game win here. And he's readied up his Seeker Needle. I don't know why. He exhausts some cards and not others. Readies up some early. I don't know what's going on. And then Dodger gets put into play. Readied, even though he should be exhausted. And that's it for John's turn. So it sounds like I got Mimicry in hand. I'm looking through the opponent's discard pile again to see what action cards are into play. He's got Key Charge. I really wish he didn't steal any of my Amber there. I could have Key Charged, but obviously I would have forged at the start of my turn anyway. So looking at bait and switch won't get him off of forging a key. He's got a Miasma in there. I think that's my only option. I have to copy it. I'll get an Amber off it. I'll stop him from forging a key at least for 1 more turn. But I'm still 2 keys off, so unless I can find a second way to steal a whole bunch. But I mean, he still has his next turn where I'm sure he'll gain a whole bunch more Amber off of a Shadow's turn. And I don't want to go Untamed because I only have 2 Untamed creatures in play. I would love to go Logos or something where I get more Amber. But I'll lose the game otherwise, so it's just too bad. I'm kind of forced to go Untamed here to keep the game going. So Mimicry and Miasma, getting an Amber off that. Skips his Forge Key step at the start of his next turn.
How mad would it be if I had a KeyForge? Wait, what does it say? Opponent skips Forge Key. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you skip that step. But I mean, if you can do the cheat again, I'm in trouble. Alright, so I'll heal 3 off the troll.
So I'm going to play another Vigor, healing 3 off the Troll. I get 2 off that, 1 for playing the card, 1 for the 3 damage heal. And I might actually get another Key Forged here, but I still need 2. So Witch of the Eye coming into play off of Full Moon gets me 1 Amber. These Full Moon hits in this game have not been great. Maybe I should have held on to them till later, or just discarded them and hoped to get them later, but earlier in the tournament, I did get a nice hit where I got 2 of them in a row and then was able to get crazy with some looping, and getting 2 Amber every creature is pretty huge. Especially when one of them's a Dust Pixie. So I'm thinking of fighting. I got to stop some of the stealing, but I mean, so I just realized Assault can get through Elusive because it'll deal the 2 damage before the fight. And dealing damage gets through Elusive. So Naughty the Thief is gone. I'll go to fight him, but he won't be there, so the fight doesn't happen. And Dust Pixie will do a Reap. But he still has a Steal out there in Dodger, a Steal in Umbra. A Seeker Needle that can hit my Dust Pixie and gain him another Amber. Yeah, he still has tons of Amber potential. So he's going to skip the KeyForge step this turn, but I mean, he could be sitting on like 15 Amber by the end of this turn. And maybe even put me off forging my key, which is a little scary. So let's see if I can delay this any longer, or if I can get my second KeyForge before he gets to 3. Another cool thing looking now, that Crazy Killing Machine. If I could hit a Shadows card and pop safe place, I could get an Amber lost on his side, but not enough to stop him, of course. But I mean, if somebody was using safe place often and got like 2 or 3 Amber on it, maybe more, that'd be a funny hit. So he's given 2 friendly creatures skirmish there, and he's fighting with them 1 at a time, I just heard. That is a action out of Untamed. It's a Scout. He gains an Amber for playing it. So he fights with Dodger. who will kill the Witch of the Eye and steal one. And you might as well fight with Umbra, who already has Skirmish. And he's going to fight Dextra, putting 2 on him. And then he'll steal 1. So Dextra's 1 hit away from dying. But Seeker Needle can't be used this turn, not that it matters. And that's going to be it. He's got a Snuffle Gator in play now. So the Staunch Knight is no longer on the flank. He should lose those +2 power tokens. Not that it matters too much. So I do forge my second key. But he is sitting on 12 plus 1 on safe place. He's at 13 total for forging a key.
13.
Yeah, John just said it. I gotta steal 7 somehow or make him lose 7.
No, still 8.
No, 8. Yeah, 8.
That means I can still forge.
Which is pretty crazy. So I'm looking through my hand. You always got to be careful here when you have like 60 cards on the board like I do and a handful of cards, just to make sure you're not missing anything where you could steal or make them lose some. And I'm thinking like, what's in my deck? Could I draw into something maybe if I, you know, do a Logos turn with a Library of Babel or something? Or anything in my discard pile I can get if I get a Witch of the Eye back into play or something. So we got Loot the Bodies. Going Brobnar. So he loses 2 off of Lorimier Flame Fist coming into play since he has 7 or more. I think I'm just playing it through here for the video purpose. I don't think I can get it, but we'll see how much I can get. It'd be nice with a War Chest, I'm sure. But I just do a double Reap there with a Troll and Bumpsy. And Mugwump. Mugwump's just going to Reap. Could do a fight, though. And we got a Tremor. Tremor on Umbra, Stunning Dodger, and the Staunch Knight. And Sound the Horn, getting an Amber. Discarding off the top of my deck till I find a Brobnar creature, add it to my hand. And we get Smash. And he comes into play stunning a creature. I don't know, I think I have a War Drummer in this deck. I'm not sure. Maybe I was looking to get the War Drummer. Oh, it is the War Drummer in my hand. So they all come back to hand, but not enough loss, I don't think, to get him off. I mean, Lorimier Flame Fist coming in again. So he loses 2 more. He's going to stun. His whole board is now stunned. Bumpsy's coming into play. He loses another one. So this is why I was playing it out, to see what could actually have been done there. And he's still at, I think, 8. Yeah, so he does have it. Close, but no cigar. So congrats to John on that win there. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you're new here, like I said before, please subscribe. Hit that like button if you want to donate. Click the link to go over to Patreon in the description below. And feel free to share these videos on social media. Help other KeyForgers find this channel. Help the channel grow. Like I said before, thanks a lot for joining us, and I'll see you in the next one.